All right. Welcome to Trolls Toys. Let's get into it and see what we have today. Figure reviews, toy hunts, etc. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another unboxing and ranking video. And this week we're going to be unboxing and ranking Wrestlemania Vegas, which includes Bianca Belair, Hulk Hogan, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Seth freaking Rollins, who I already had, so he's already out of the box. And they together combined to do Build-A-Figure Howard Finkel. So we have Howard Finkel's legs from Seth Rollins. Hulk Hogan contains Howard Finkel's arms, hands, and microphone. The Hitman contains his torso. And Bianca Belair has his head. So we'd already had Seth freaking Rollins. We found him on clearance for $11.85 a couple of weeks back. And then as part of the Target Circle Deals week, we were able to find the other three on the shelves at Targets for like $15 each versus their normal $22 price tag. So hence why we're going to build Howard Finkel. So we'll start with Seth freaking Rollins. I bought this figure obviously because I liked it. I really like the pink gear and the fact that they have the chest hair on him. And this will be my Seth Rollins. I don't need 17 million Seth Rollins, so I already have him all posed up. We just pulled him off the shelf, but he's looking really good. I do think maybe this, the red belt or whatever color would be better if it was a little bit more pinkish, but it matches the red sort of shin pads, I guess, and top of the boots. So I think Seth is looking pretty good. I'd also like his hair, how it's sort of the black and the blonde. I know he's had various looks, and people could be like, well, you could get the Shield Seth Rollins, and you could get this Seth Rollins. I only need one of each character, really. I mean, Hogan I already have, and obviously they're going to put him in a bunch of Build-A-Figures, but I don't have him with a boa, so I guess technically we have two. And I did buy the Hitman Legends, but I keep the Legends in the pack, so this will be the loose Hitman. So I guess I do have a couple of duplicates, but we'll have one loose Hitman and one in the package. All right, but without further ado, we're going to move on, and we'll get one of the other ones out of the box. So we'll start with Bret the Hitman Hart. As I mentioned, he comes with Howard Finkel's torso, and it looks like he comes with fisted hands as well as gripping hands. So we'll go ahead and get him out of his plastic tomb. So here we have the Hitman. This one doesn't come with shades. The Legends one came with sunglasses, so I do wish that he did come with sunglasses. But, that's unfortunate. Oh, we do have the sunglasses from Booker T. We might try those on him. But here's the Hitman, and I know all of you are saying it, and I sort of agree. That doesn't look like Bret Hart to me, but I don't think any of his figures really do him justice. But he is in his classic Hart Foundation gear. Right, so the Hitman. And let's see if we can get him to stand. Looks like his struggle busting as always. All right, so there's the Hitman. All right, like I said, he does come with gripping hands as well as fisted hands. And he comes with the torso for Howard Finkel. We have the legs from Seth Rollins. All right, so we're on our way to making Howard Finkel. We've got the legs attached to the torso. So obviously he's got the tuxedo, bow tie. It'd be nice to have a ring announcer. I don't have one, so it'd be nice. And Howard Finkel was the ring announcer from when I watched back in the day, so that's also cool. So we got the legs from Seth freaking Rollins. And we got the torso from the Hitman. All right, up next we'll go with Hulk Hogan, who comes with the boa. Also comes with the arms for Howard Finkel. Looks like Howard Finkel comes with some splayed out hands as well as the WWE microphone. Hogan comes, looks like, with fisted hands, as well as a gripping hand, and then another open hand like he has here. And I gotta say, Mattel is like McFarlane with these WWE Vegas figures. If I can twist tie or plastic tie abundance. I think there's like 4 on each one, so let's get those off. All right, we've got the Hulkster out of the package, and I gotta say, he does have a cloth good shirt, but this boa is fucking plastic, which I think is cheesy as shit. They could have at least gave us a like a real boa, not this plastic shit, and he was hung up in the pack. I had a hard time getting it out. I do like the back of the shirt, though. It says, train. 2, eat your vitamins. 3, say your prayers. 4, believe in yourself, brother. Hulk Hogan. And he comes with the do-rag. And he comes with the sunglasses. And he's sort of in his street gear, whereas the one we have is the Hulkamania Will Live Forever. I think it was a Build-A-Figure. Fucking somebody Build-A-Figure. I don't remember who it was. But we got Hulk Hogan, right? So, like I said, I'm going to give him some deductions because of that damn plastic boa. But he does come with another splayed out hand. He comes with a pair of fisted hands. He comes with a gripping hand. He comes with the arms for Howard Finkel, who also comes with splayed out hands, but we're not going to use them. And Howard Finkel comes with this sweet WWE microphone. All right, so now we're 75% of the way there on Howard Finkel. We got his arms attached. We got his microphone equipped. And we'll just get the head from Bianca Belair, and then we'll be on our way. And then we'll rank this wave from my favorite to my least, from my least favorite to my favorite, right? Including the Build-A-Figure Howard Finkel. But I gotta say, he's looking pretty good. All right, our last figure to get out of her plastic packaging is gonna be Bianca Belair with the women's title. Comes with splayed out hands as well as fisted hands. And there's Howard Finkel's head. So let's get her out of her plastic prison. All right, so here's the EST of WWE with the long braid. They got it in her hand. She comes, like I said, with the Women's Championship belt, which is looking pretty good. She'll do the splits if you want, right? I know some of you are big on articulation. I just pose them on the shelf. She also comes with a pair of sunglasses, which is nice. As we mentioned, splayed out hands, fisted hands. EST of WWE, also the significant other, I think, of Montez Ford of the Street Profits, Bianca Belair. Who do we think is going to win the WrestleMania match? Well, now that they got, I think, Rhea Ripley's taking on Io Sky next week, right? Are they going to have that win, or are they just going to keep it a triple threat? I'm pretty sure it'll be a triple threat at WrestleMania. They're just building storyline. And like I said, she came with the head for Howard Finkel. So we'll get that equipped. All right, here's Build-A-Figure Howard Finkel looking smooth in his tuxedo. I suck at these fucking Build-A-Figures, by the way. It always takes me, I suck at the torso, I suck at the head. I basically just suck at the Build-A-Figures. But there's Howard Finkel. So here is WrestleMania Vegas. Bret the Hitman Hart, Seth freaking Rollins, Hulk Hogan, Bianca Belair, the EST, and Howard Finkel. Now we're going to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. And this is kind of tough because I got to say, I'm a big Hitman fan, but I think this figure kind of blows. It's very basic. I know it's the gear, but he doesn't come like with extras like sunglasses or a jacket. It doesn't look like the Hitman. So I think I'm going to have to put the Hitman at number 5. I'm sorry, Hitman. I know it's unfortunate. All right. Moving on. Coming in 4th place is going to be the Hulkster, because this boa is plastic, and I hate that. I mean, I guess it won't get dusty, or to be easier to clean, I suppose. But I really wish it was cloth goods, but it's not. All right. Coming in at number 3. I'm going to go with the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Now, this is my only Bianca Belair, and will probably be my only Bianca Belair. Right? But it's not a bad figure. Once again, I don't know. Is this common? Does she actually have her name on her gear? I thought it normally just said EST, but it says Bianca Belair right on her chest. All right, coming in at number 2. I think I'm going to go with Seth freaking Rollins. Right? Like I said, this was the first one I bought. He was like $11.85 on clearance from wherever I got him.com, Walmart or Target. I don't recall. I think it's Walmart. Once again, my only Seth Rollins figure, probably will be my only Seth Rollins figure, but Howard Finkel, man, he just brings back memories. Ring announcer from WWE in its heyday. So I think for me, coming in first place is going to be Build-A-Figure, Howard Finkel, because now I have a ring announcer, which excites me. Once again, this has been Trolls Toys, and I truly appreciate you watching my videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Howard Finkel at number 1, Seth Rollins number 2, Bianca Belair 3, Hulk Hogan 4, Hitman 5. Peace.